That's worrisome. Just as an experiment. I just need to know. Will a mimic chunk the first phase and survive it? Didn't hit. Gotta get the mimic to draw aggro here. Oh, that might kill me. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna put away the stones. Those are not helping enough. Damage is good though. If I can get the mimic to the second phase, then this might be. Oh, assuming I don't have to switch to rock sling and just like not even summon the mimic. Also, I'm not sure that the damage buff is worth it. Come on, come on. Stop healing. Stop healing. You shitter, you fucking asshole. It's because you're not in range for anything else. That's helping though. If I do take a hit. The damage is good. I don't think she does her chasing attack unless you're super... Well, no, that's not the case. It's hard to say. Mimic is doing great here. This is the right choice. Ah, twofer. We did it twice. Okay, we did it together. This, if I can survive the first attack, I might be in good shape. This seems reasonable. Because the Mimic seems to have a small amount of poise, enough to heal through, and if I stay close, I might be okay. Alright, after this, I'm gonna start skipping the cutscene, because it's a good long, giant cutscene. Also, that goes to show what happened in the trailer. She takes this form to finish off Radahn.
The scarlet bloom flowers
Oh, I thought I was gonna get the dodge. Meanwhile, okay, so okay, so if I can survive that hit, which I don't know how without going back and getting aromatics, if I can survive that hit, I'll be fine. She was taking good damage. It just comes down to what is the rest of her attacks, and is the Mimic going to be able to survive them? Whoops, idiot. Also, that's actually really good. I don't know if it does any damage. I'll let her get an attack in or two so I can figure out what we're doing here. I might have to take the other physic that allows me to take a hit. The one that's repeatable. Oh, well, that's fine. Maybe because apparently it's a little bit too on point. Oh. She does it up close. Yeah, I've got to be careful when she jumps back. Any attack? Hmm. All damage negation. So I can take the next hit too. I don't know anything else that says I can't swap out my talismans. I was gonna say, do I have anything else that increases uh, stance damage or whatever? Mimic, let's go. Good job, Mimic. I was too far out of range there. Don't turn around at me. Go Mimic. Oh, I forgot to consume the thing. Okay, we're fine. I can still do this, though. It still kills in the second hit? Are you fucking kidding me? It's such a shame, too. The Mimic is already, like, a chunk of the way through the fight. Mostly because of the... I think because of the frost. So I have to run the fuck away, try to dodge the first one if I can. Second one is the one that Physic has to do. Come on. Come on, Mimic. There you go, get in there. Idiot. Idiot. I thought it was the stabbing thing. Which she never uses in the air in the first phase. Waiting for the Mimic to catch up. I might switch the arms so that the Mimic stops healing as much. That might be what's going on. Maybe it is. Maybe the Mimic does prioritize the brain arm. Start healing, Mimic. Mimic's dead. Alright, just come kill me. It's fine. I'm not gonna get through it without... Come on. Go stab me or whatever you're gonna do. I'm switching the arms. I want to see what happens. Maybe it's just pure RNG. So it comes down to, like, maybe there's some other spells that are good up close. Well, you know what I could do? You know what would be fine per cast speed? Yeah, if this is fully RNG, we could totally bullshit this. We could totally do this, and what it'll be is this. She doesn't parry, so I'll do these in speed order. All these do great damage. And then put both Great Heal and Golden Vow. And then I'm weighting it towards those. That way the Mimic will heal less and use spammy damage stuff instead. And potentially buff as well. Piercer will give me some extra range too, and has massive knockdown. If it hits. I get full on knocks down, so when it staggers. Yeah, way more aggressive now. Couldn't roll because of the pivot animation. Whoops, that's gonna kill me. I'm gonna get rid of Piercer because it keeps missing, and it knocks when it does knock down. Then we lose damage over time. So Slicer seems fine though. Golden Vow I'm not too sure about. And removing Golden Vow is going to increase our everything else. It's going to increase the usage of all the good shit. Stop doing the staff hits, you dick. What's wrong with you? Maybe I need to give a skill instead of the staff hits. Please heal, please heal. Go heal, you idiot. Why are you doing that? Shit. Dumb idiot. Maybe it's a stamina cost or something. Slicer's gotta go. And Golden Vow. If this is being randomized the way I think it would, then it's basically gonna be 2/3 Greatsword, 1/3 heal. Which is the ratio that something in that range is what I want. Because the Mimic has to heal enough to, even at a loss of damage, just to stay alive. So, something like that. Something in that range. Otherwise, I need to find another spell that's also good. Don't turn towards me. Just gonna spam. Oh, if I could heal. If I could spam heal. Spam heal. Spam heal. Spam heal, please. There you go. You idiot, spam heal. She jumped out of that. Alright, well, I don't even know why I'm healing. Just kill me. Come on. Maybe I need to just bank on Moonblade and heal and nothing else. And if the Mimic heals over and over again, at least it keeps the Mimic in the fight. I have enough FP forever, so I can deal. So far, it's been like the overall best setup. Just don't have Moonblade, or don't have Greatsword. Give them a teensy bit of health. Ah, I tried to roll it. Yeah. That attack is so nasty. Maybe I should instead have the Mimic be doing mists instead. And not worry well, I don't know, it's so weird. It's like, she definitely is taking tons and tons of damage from Freezing Mist. Is there anything else? Like, Fia's Mist is not going to work. Magma Shot probably going to do some extra damage too. I just need big chunky things that are going to hit or create scenarios where she's going to get hit. Could do Vitality, which will help for the Mimic. Maiden's Mist, if she would stick around, would help. Yeah, but it's a question of, like, it's a damage race against the Mimic, or against Melania. I'm going to try Frozen Lightning Spear as well, because it's unlikely that she's going to dodge it consistently. This is going to severely offset the heals, but we'll see how valuable this is. I feel like I'm programming a bot to do the work for me. Like I'm literally trying to figure out what the optimal combination is. That's pretty cool though. Never hits. Damage is good. Seems good if it hits. Mimic is using Vitality. Maybe too much. Shit. I should have just walked into it. So, okay, so Vitality's not helping enough. Vitality doesn't heal enough for the Mimic. Lightning does good damage, but it tends to not hit. Lightning Spear and Wrath of Gold probably are likely to hit, especially for the Mimic. Oops. I don't think Freezing Mist is going to make up for Moonblade already getting what I want. She does dodge it on throw. So that's out. I think Lightning Spear is doing good damage though, which is strange. OTG. Fuck. Nice. Good job, Mimic. Doing great. Her AI is getting confused now. This is working out, like, ridiculously well. This is kind of absurd. Hey, Rashane. Mimic's getting so much mileage out of the phalanx, strangely enough. Oh, and the freaking, that's hilarious. The knockdowns from Wrath of Gold are awesome. Mimic. Good. Survived it. Survived it. Now we have a chance. Depends on what she does next. Oh. Yeah, Rashane, I'm imagining this is just going to take a while. I finally found a setup, though, with the exception of Lightning Sphere, which is not helping a ton. The AI has just been wiggled into the right spot. I'm likely to switch out Lightning Sphere for something that will stagger her and hit late, so it's probably going to end up being, instead of Lightning Sphere, it's going to be probably, it's something as simple as Glint Blade, just because it's extra damage that she won't dodge. Yeah, I had to buff my armor, change out my spells, change my hands, all sorts of stuff. And now it's coming down to, like, can I synergize well enough with a Mimic? Just dialing in the spells. That's really what it comes down to. Slash damage? Yeah. I'm not sure how much optimization I can do for Slash with my current armor. I fucking love that in OTGs. Yeah, that delayed cast hits. She ran right over me, okay. I lucked out. No? Thought she might come a little closer. Gotta keep an eye on the Mimic's health too. That's so good. That's so good. I think I'm running out of FP though. Perfect. I don't have enough FP anymore, which kind of sucks, but we got this far. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on sometimes. Don't think I have. Oh, I'm at everything. That does some damage. Gonna lose the mimic though, which kind of sucks. Yeah, mana juice. Okay. So I used all my stars already. I'm gonna see if I can optimize a little bit more slash defense for the mimic, and then I'm going to also change pretty much all, like if I have to heal with regular flasks, then I'm gonna lose. So I'll do everything that way. Well, I'll leave one for the mimic, one emergency one, because the mimic will use one. You know, never mind. The mimic. Every time the mimic uses that wastes my time. So let's just not. And put that on my regular. This guy. My mix. Well, what was my current flask? It will reduce. Its bubble and damage negation boost. I'm using it entirely to survive the beginning of the second phase because I can't dodge it. .6. Yeah, I actually don't really need to run around too much. So maybe I should just go ham on slash and see if there's anything that's better for slash. Because like fat rolls will give you the same enough iframes. I don't have it. I don't have the helm. Yeah, this might allow me, like, let's see. My run speed's not changed. My rolls are just a little slower, which is fine. If I need more than one roll and I fuck it up, then what am I gonna do? Just need infinite FP. That's all I need. Oh, you know what? The one heal that I would have used would have been for that, but this is fine. Take your mage. Now the controller vibrates when I roll. Nope. I still have to avoid that. No, Bubba was the heavy, basically the Vit Gouge tank, basically, but it was still fat roll. And in fact, Bubba had slightly more defense than the other build, the Slowok build, which was Croth. And Croth was never explicitly intended to be a Slowok build. But I had just assigned that name to basically any character that I make that is a big giant strength walking mountain thing, and incidentally ended up being Slowok, because if you played it really well, then nothing really cracks you at that point. So the Mimic is doing great with the heals. I'm just not doing great with the rolls. Why not? Grab my runes. Maybe it's gonna heal that back in like 2 seconds. Alright, well if I can roll out well enough. Yeah, the Mimic has been, I would say, like one of the most interesting features of the game because of what you can do with it. And if people are just making big dumb like meat shields that don't do anything cool with the 10 spell slots you have, then you're missing out. And the items, too. The fact that they use the items and stuff is great. Probably just focus on this kind of damage for now. There, that's what I want. There's her heal. Yeah, I should not use Moonblade right now. I'm gonna let the Mimic try to get the Frost to happen. Hey, thanks for the follow. Maybe I need to do some Moonblade just to get the DPS up. I have to beat out her healing per time. That's the biggest thing right now. That's what I'm struggling with. Instability during the roll. Well, I mean, considering the character she is, obviously you can't rot, but poison maybe? Assuming probably not, but it would be nice if I kind of want to try, just because I have the resources to give it a shot. You rotted her? Really? She can be rotted? What the fuck? She's the boss that shouldn't be rottable. Can be done. I have a dagger for that. If it really came down to it. That's so fucked up. That's like not lore accurate, unless there's something about it that... Maybe rot is different than scarlet rot. Gonna try to catch her while she's busy and poison and see what the damage is gonna look like. Should be slept? Huh. hate that one. That particular attack. It's funny, I've got a scenario now where it's so rare at this point now for the Mimic to die. But now I just need damage. Could be just maybe like spamming Wrath on her or something. Crap, that's like death. Huh. Well. I think there might be a talisman that gives you a boost to physical negation that doesn't... that isn't the sword one. Or the shield one. Oh. Yeah, there is. Let's, slow down a bit. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I've got hefty first hit physical negation that will also work on my Mimic. In fact, what I might end up doing then is I might put some stuff up that makes the Mimic do better. I'm gonna get rid of Glint Blade. I need bigger spells. Glint Blade just makes her dodge a lot, which makes her run at you, which is always bad. Like, Downpour would be good because it hits her and she doesn't pay attention and it does good damage if it hits her a lot. And that is, like, that's probably an overall better choice. Rancor Call will hit her just... the Mimic uses it because it's just going to keep going. That's a shame I can't use Fell God, because that would be good. Yeah, the problem is if I use Rock Sling, it tends to miss. That's the biggest problem. So I'm not going to do Rock Sling. Especially the Mimic. The Mimic will miss with it really often. And Pincer should have been a great choice, but that also does it. Ice Crag could be okay. Crystal is going to burst some damage up close. She should be, but I don't have, like, what's going to happen, though, the problem is that the spells that could have been good, like Elmer's Fury, is probably not good enough. Well, actually, you know what? If Briar's is quick would proc bleed. My Mimic doesn't give a shit about the damage. Let's see how the Mimic handles this stuff. These are all spells that are that if they connect, they're gonna do things that I want. Downpour doesn't necessarily stance break, but what it does do is it casts very fast and just gives me a bunch of extra damage. It's actually doing decent damage, actually, surprisingly. Ranker Call, on the other hand. But catching up to her... Where are you? Just curious if I can get close enough to keep using briars. Well, not like that.